Hi there, this is actually Teresa Rich from Reflexology UK, and I have got my first therapist that is going to give you Gillian Greening from All Seasons Therapies in Dorchester, and she's going to give us some lovely tips. This is going to be for other therapists or practitioners, some really good tips, okay, in how you can start your business or keep your business growing, because I've considered you successful over these years and I've seen you grow. Can you just talk about where you came from to what, how you got to here? What sort of work you were in before?
Yeah, sure. I started off as a carer, and after I was married did a couple of evening classes for learning to massage.
Okay.
Only to find out that my husband didn't like being massaged, but it was a transferable skill, and I was able to massage my clients, most of who were in a wheelchair. So it worked out that they had a nice caring touch, and a touch that wasn't just basic needs, getting them washed, dressed and put in a wheelchair.
Okay.
And decided that I really enjoyed that, and went on to study reflexology with you.
Which was great. I loved the cakes you used to keep bringing on a Friday night. That was really good.
But that gave me a really good grounding, and enough that I decided I didn't really want to carry on doing the care.
Okay.
So stopped doing the care and concentrated more on doing my complementary therapy business.
Brilliant. And you're absolutely inundated now.
Yes.
I mean, like I said, it took me a whole month to book in with you, okay, to try and get an appointment, and you said there's about 2 to 3 week waiting list for people to try and get in. So what would you say is actually put down to your success? Because you don't really advertise, you don't do Facebook, not much. You don't really sit there and do Facebook or Twitter or any of that stuff. So what is the secret to your success, do you think?
I'd like to think it's providing what the client wants, is listening to what the client wants, what they need, and being able to deliver that.
Yes. Yeah.
And also that the clients feel special when they come. That's their hour, that's their time.
Okay.
If they want to talk, fine. I'll try and remember family names, and if they've been on holiday and what they've been doing, and also with the training I have had, that you are able to say, oh, you're not quite sitting right at work, or you need to have your keyboard a bit closer, you're overstretching these muscles, and clients really appreciate that, because it shows that you do know what you're talking about and that you do care.
Brilliant. So you give really good aftercare advice. You get emotionally involved in your clients when they're here. Yeah, is that right? Well, not emotionally involved. Do you know what I mean?
No, I care.
You care about them.
Yeah, I care.
You care about where they're at.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a lot of the clients will phone up and say, "Thank you, I've changed this over, and it's made a difference."
Brilliant.
And the real benefit is when a client that's come in that's had like a little cloud hanging over them, go out afterwards and they say, "I feel so much lighter."
Fantastic.
And you just want to go,
oh, I've done my job.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Yeah, and we were just saying earlier on, weren't we?
Yeah.
And it's about trying to make other people just feel good.
Yeah.
Whatever industry we're in.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. And that's why I came to you, because you're so good at doing that. You really are. And if we can just give that to someone else to get the whole picture of what you've gained from it, that would be absolutely brilliant. And that's the idea of me wanting to speak to you, really, because you have managed to increase your business unbelievably. So did they all talk to each, did these clients started coming through to you, and then did they, through word of mouth, then start flocking, should I say?
Yes, it was. You'll get, they always say if you do something wrong, one person will tell 10 people.
Yes.
But if you do something right, they'll only tell one person. Well, I seem to have like a little dedicated fan group now that will say, oh, you have a bad back, you must go see Gillian.
Yes.
And that just works out so well. It cuts down my advertising cost because I don't do any.
No.
And, the clients are lovely and will say, if you've got a problem, you need to go and see Gillian.
Fantastic. And so you've got a name for yourself in Dorchester. Absolutely brilliant.
Well, I think it's going a little bit further than Dorchester at times.
Yeah, well, Bournemouth for me. That's amazing. And you've kept up loads of studies. I mean, you're always on courses, re-educating yourself, and it's never stopped, has it, since day one?
No, I think you need to be on top of your game. There's a lot of new stuff comes out. You need to make sure what you're doing is right, that it's going to be beneficial to the client. And actually, it's just nice to work with other therapists. So, I find I get a lot of pleasure from that.
Do you? Yeah, fabulous, fabulous. So if there was just one tip that you could give someone, okay, to go away with after this conversation, what would that be?
Be a couple of tips actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be enjoy what you're doing
Mm-hmm.
and don't sell yourself short.
I love that.
If you've paid for your training, and we all invest in our training, and it isn't cheap, don't try and do a cut price thing, because clients will perceive that as you're rubbish because you're offering it so cheap.
Yes.
Respect what you've learned and what you've been trained to do, and that has a price.
Fantastic.
And if you sell yourself short, clients will know, and they won't treat you with the respect either.
Brilliant. Great advice.
Thank you.
Great advice. Absolutely fantastic. So this was Gillian Greening. Okay. And if you've gained something from it, then we've done our job, both of us. So thank you very much for watching anyway.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you.